Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Love Sorrow versus Magno del Meno, and this is going to be a match, TCG format with some cards that are not out yet, with some OCG cards, and with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right into the match. So, we are going to see Love Sorrow win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, decide to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Pin the Bullseye, Sting the Poison, Veiler, Imperm, and Terratop. You haven't seen Terratop in this deck yet. I want to keep showing off this this bug deck, or BeeTrooper, Battle Wasp, whatever you want to call it. I think this deck is really cool. I can't wait until we actually get to see like more support for it though. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much support they can make for this deck. I'm actually really excited to see this deck like prosper from where it is now. And then they have Veiler, Sudden Shift, Imperm, Gamma, and Moe. So they have 3 hand traps plus like a starter here. And then we're going to see Terratop go ahead, special summon out, and then activate the effect, chain Gamma. I wonder if this was just to set up like the rank 3, like the insect rank 3. Then they're going to normal summon this out, effect, try to search, chain Veiler. And then they're going to set Imperm Pass. Yeah, I guess they really can't do much here. Because like they had special summon out. Get rid of those. Go for like the Inzector effect. Discard target itself to equip and then pass. So I guess they decided it's just better to not do anything here. Pass. Draw Ash Blossom. And then normal summon effect. Reveal for cost. And then they are... Wait. You contribute one other insect monster. Yeah. Yeah, you can't use that there to negate. I think they just realized it there. So they're going to go ahead and chain Imperm. Yeah. Then just go ahead and beat over. Then they're going to set Imperm, Sudden Shift, Pass, draw Veiler. See, it's like this is still really good though. Like they have 3 interruptions. Pass, draw Order. Normal summon out Ash. And then turn those. Oh, I don't think this was like that great of a play. I feel like keeping Ash and Sudden Shift live was like very good. It was safe. Very safe. Draw Goopseason. They're going to go ahead and normal summon. And then just battle phase. You know, go ahead, beat over. Otherwise, next turn they're just going to activate the effect again. Go dump another Fusion Destiny. Then special summon out, pin the bullseye effect, burn for 2. And then get rid of those, go for Armor Horn. And then we're going to be getting Goopseason effect to add a level 4 insect. We're going to grab the Renaissance. And then effect to extra summon, chain Imperm to negate. And then pass turn, draw Ash. And they just admit defeat. Yeah, I think that was on them for playing like too greedy there. I don't even know why you'd like want to go for the hero. I mean, it applies more pressure, but I felt like they were in a pretty decent spot without it. Then we are going to see in game 2, we are going to see the Xiangjian deck or the Sword Soul deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Scale Bomber. I don't want to say this card's second name on YouTube just because I don't know how that's going to go. And then Nib. Scout Buggy, Pin the Bullseye, and Ash. So multiple hand traps going second. You know, it's like I guess like a starter, just like summon out like a 1-card double insect and then extender. And then they have Ash, Prosperity, Fusion Destiny, Moe, and Called By. Go ahead and activate Prosperity. So they're gonna chain Ash there. I feel like actually we're gonna get the banishes. Nothing like too crazy there. Like Omega, a lot of people have been cutting that card, but you know they're still on it. Not too crazy. If they chain Called By here, then if they don't chain Called By here, then they're just gonna Fusion Destiny pass. And it's going to resolve because Ash has been used already. But they could go ahead and chain Called By and then try to like play a lot more. Their Ash won't be usable now on the next turn. Then go ahead, mill 6, and they do hit Appears. And then go ahead and put those back. And appears is the Rota for the deck. And then activate, go grab the Tai. Normal summon, effect, banish, put out token, and then get rid of those to go for the synchro. Get those effects now, so they're going to dump and search. So they're going to go dump trap, add trap, very common play. Fusion Destiny to dump, and then summon out a hero, and this is only 4 summons. Set the sudden shift, and then pass turn. Draws into another pin the bullseye. I thought they only played one of this. I guess they played multiple. I saw a list where they only played one, but to be fair, a lot of people were playing a lot of different lists, so happy to see like some innovation. Hopefully we get to see like more cool stuff like we saw Terratop. And it does look like they're playing a good amount of hand traps, because they opened up multiple hand traps game 1 and game 2. They're going to change Synchro to negate the Scout Buggy. It's going to put itself on field. Trap effect to summon out token. Special summon out pin the bullseye. Effect to burn. And then they're going to activate sudden shift to out these 2 and pop the token. And then they still have like the hero pop 2. Yeah, end phase, activate that to pop, and then effect to, you know, summon, be able to summon back next turn. Draw Ash. And then they are going to, yeah, this is game. Go ahead, summon back out hero. Then activate this effect, banish to negate, trap to summon out token, and then normal summon out the Mo Yi, turn that into the 10 Yi, and then they're going to get the Mo Yi draw, draw on the Fusion Destiny, then go battle phase, game. So now moving on to game 3, we are going to see the BeeTrooper deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Warlords, which we actually talked about this card last time, or actually the last like few times we've seen this deck. We were like, you know, we've seen other decks play this card, like Salamangreat, Dragon Link. This deck is all insects. Like, why aren't they playing this card? Like, this card's pretty good. This card's pretty good. And then Renaissance Insect, Flying Sting, Mirror, Ladybug, and Floodgate Trap Hole. So the Floodgate Trap Hole is here because the deck can search Myrmilio and then extra normal summon it out. So that's why this is in the deck. It's actually kind of cool how you could like choose between like multiple different trap holes. I like that. And then Mirror Ladybug. I gotta read this. I don't know what this card does. If you control at least one face-up monster and have no monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned this way, this card's level becomes equal to the total levels of all other monsters you control. Okay. If the level of this card is higher than 12, destroy this card. So it's just an insect extender, right? Or are they doing like super cool stuff with this? Because there is the tuner in the deck. Oh man, I want to see something like that. I want to see this be used with some tuner plays. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. It doesn't look like we're going to get to see it here though, but I want to see that some other time for sure. And then they have Dasher, Ecclesia, Nib, Prosperity, Fusion Destiny, so they have one hand trap. And then normal summon, special summon out. Get rid of those to go for Armor Horn, and then activate that effect. This will go ahead and grab the Doom Dozer, and then special summon that out by banishing, and then you're going to get the insect effect to go ahead and dump. Yeah, go ahead, dump Gookipole, and then Gookipole effect to add a level 4 insect. Go grab that, and then effect. Why did I side this card? Talking about Warlords. Yeah, honestly, now that I thought about it, like this card in the main deck, I feel like is pretty good, right? Of this deck. But why would you side it in against a worm deck? God, like they can just strictly play with worms like very easily. So like yeah, no, this is like really weird, but I like seeing it in the list though. Like in general, this card in the list gets a thumbs up. Against this matchup, siding it in, Boo! Then go ahead, extra normal summon this out. And that card is not like a once per turn or anything. They're going to summon out the Insector, and then they're going to get the Insector and the Insect from Graveyard. But they can just go ahead and they, well, I mean, they could have also discarded this because this can set itself. But I guess they wanted to discard this since this card doesn't really do too much. Go grab the Sting Lancer, and then they are going to equip here. And then activate that effect to shuffle back 3 and draw. Draws in the Veiler. Oh, that's so good. Like, the putting back and drawing is just so good, because the putting back is good, the drawing is good. Well, I mean, the putting back's like, I think it's good. These have to, like, banish to summon themselves out, but they're going to go for Atlas here. Atlas is, like, the really good one. Insect to go grab the Doom Dozer, and then they are going to special summon that out by banishing, and then Insect effect to go dump. They're going to dump the Sting Poison, right? Yeah, I can send any insect. Just want to make sure. This is the tuner I was talking about, by the way. That could do like cool combos with this. They might be going for cool combos with that. Who knows? And then effect tribute to summon out a BeeTrooper. They're gonna summon out Scout Buggy, and then Scout Buggy to summon out Scout Buggy. Overlay for number 3, which is a monster negate. And then they're going to set. And then go ahead, try to pass. They're going to drop Nib here, though. Pass over a token. Wait. When a monster... Oh, on the field. On the field. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, they're going to pass over a token. They're thinking here. You know, they can, like, try to keep extending... yeah, go ahead, banish to summon out the Armor Horn. And then get rid of those to go for the, the Papillon. Activate the effect to gain counters. Shouldn't it gain multiple counters here? Am I wrong? For each insect. Yeah, so it should have multiple counters. Oh, no, because they use Nib token plus that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, only one counter. It doesn't really matter, though. They can use that to special summon out Sting the Poison, and then Sting the Poison will be able to go search, and then it'll be able to go ahead and tribute to negate, because this is an insect that they can negate, well, they can tribute with. They draw Imperm there, then activate Prosperity, then they are going to banish, and then mill 6. And grab the Tai there. So choosing to grab Tai. They could have also grabbed a Pierce. But they're going to go ahead and grab Tai and then put these back to the bottom of the deck. Then, did they just special summon this out? Okay, no, normal summon. Alright. Then effect. Said chain, it looked like here. Or yeah, they're gonna go ahead and chain, declaring the effect. So that's gonna summon this out. And then they're gonna summon out the Moyi. Moyi effect chainlink 1, Sting the Poison chainlink 2. Wait. Why didn't they use the effect to go search? If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can activate the effect, go search. Quick effect, you contribute one other insect monster, then target one monster, or one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of this once per turn. This doesn't like negate its effects or anything. So, yeah, they just missed out on a search of a Battle Wasp. You know, that could have went ahead and added something free. Summon out the Phoenix Enforcer by dumping, activate, Floodgate Trap Hole. They're just trying to force this here, so that way they can Sting Lancer, put it back at some point during this turn. They're going to pop the Flying Sting, which is like, say, okay, it's going to set itself next turn. Attack, attack. Set Imperm, End phase. Well, Ecclesia is going to try to add itself back there. Sting Lancer is going to put back Doom Dozer and Phoenix Enforcer. Summon this out. So crazy how many times like they're going to be using Doom Dozer. And then Sting Lancer effect to go search. They are going to go ahead and search out the formation, which is a monster reborn for a BeeTrooper, and then you lose the attack, and then also something is destroyed by battle or card effect. You get to go ahead and summon out token. Draw into the Sting Poison. Switch to attack. Battle phase attack Moe. So trying to play around the sudden shift, and then activate formation effect. Special summon out the Scout Buggy, take 1,000, and then effect the special summon out from deck. They're going to imperm that. I feel like that was a really bad imperm. All these cards do is just put like extra insects on board. I was told you're supposed to just like negate, like not those. I guess in this exact scenario though, like if you think your opponent has no insects, then like it could be pretty good. Also, like they just completely forgot to add the Ecclesia back, and like that's like a free Ecclesia, you know, that should have been done. And also the card in hand could have been the spell here, which was like the Rhoda, and then the Ecclesia would be able to go for Tai next turn. They'd still have the spell, so like they wouldn't be stuck into like a Tai and a Moe. They could have like multiple different options if they wanted. Also, they took full damage last turn, it looks like. But like they were under prosperity. I didn't even realize that. Activate Sting the Poison effect to go search, and they just submit defeat there. See, they could have also just like added this to turn before. I really don't know why they didn't. They probably just forgot, which is unfortunate. Looks like they're comboing off here. Yeah, the opponent was like top decking the trap. So like like Ecclesia would have been nice. Go ahead, discard to equip. Effects, shuffle back 3, draw. I like how they're still playing this out. You get to see like what they would have actually ended up doing. They said nah. Okay, so not linking those away. Get rid of those to go for Needle Fiber. You know, because that's a tuner. Okay. Get the effects here. Grab Doom Dozer. Summon out Sting the Poison. Go for access code. Because nothing they've done has actually locked them into insects. Right? Yeah. Nothing they've done has actually locked them into insects. Unless if this says it. It doesn't. Okay. So gang attack, pop nib, special summon out of Doom. What actually locks them into insects? I know there's some cards that lock them into insects. This doesn't. Armor Horn. Doesn't. Like while they're on field. Wow, none of these cards actually lock you into insects. They only lock you into them while they're on field. Maybe there could be some like cool plays that the deck does. I thought like a lot of them locked you into insects, but it seems like it's just when they're on field. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead. They get the effect to go ahead, dump Goopseason, add Myrmilio. Then go for Armor Horn, effect extra normal. Do they play multiple? Oh, okay, yeah, they only play the one. I was like, man, do they really play multiple? It's like really weird. I feel like you'd only want to play like one target for it. But yeah, they don't play multiple. They were just like doing it there, I guess. Armor Horn, summon itself out. Said, oh, I didn't discard for... No, they did. They discarded Valor off of this, and then they used the effect to shuffle and draw, and they drew in the imperm. So fairly certain that should have been there, unless if I'm like messing something up. Yeah, go for that. Then you get the sting effect to go ahead and set itself during the end phase, and then that's going to be a monster negate next turn. Okay. And it looks like they're only playing one Sting Lancer. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was going to say you could use the effect to like tribute. Oh no, you have to tribute an insect. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought it said tribute one monster. See, even I'm learning so much about this deck, like while watching it. But like, there were some cool plays. I feel like if you actually like watch this whole video, I feel like you probably did learn something if you don't know this deck that well. So that's good. You know, I learned something. I learned that like there's like needle fiber plays. I still want to see this. Like, is this card just an insect extender? If so, I feel like there's got to be better extenders. Because like you can't hand trap and then use this. And like they're playing hand traps, so I feel like this could be kind of awkward at some points. But what do I know? Maybe the card's actually just absolutely absurd. I have not tested it or anything. Seeing how long the match was, we can see that it was only like 23 minutes long. Extremely quick match, but I wanted to show off this video. Want to show off more BeeTroopers. This deck I don't really care too much more about showing off right now until it actually comes out, so this is kind of just like the byproduct of the video, just because like I've already showed this deck off many times. I've already spoken about this deck many times. There's not really too much more to say about this deck at the moment, unless if we see some like insane versions start being played, then I'll start showing those off like purposefully. But hopefully we can see more decks that aren't out yet. I want to see the heroes. I want to see heroes with the new support. I want to see the Exorcisters. I want to see like a whole bunch of the new stuff that isn't out yet. I want to see those decks. If you have replays of those, please send those in. I'll give you a shout out. If you have like a YouTube channel or anything, for sure, or like a Twitch or like a friend's YouTube channel or anything. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.